Okay, are you guys ready? I'm not. I don't know what is that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a very interesting video. This is going to be more of a social experiment. Lately I've been seeing videos about people going to the worst reviewed nail salon in their city, and guess what? I found mine. Well, it's not rated a 1 star, it's like a 1 star and some change, but we'll just say 1 star. I've never... Oh, awkward. Someone's here next to me. We look for reviews who are highly rated, and then we pay to get good service. So here we are doing this experiment, wanting to get horrible service, or seeing if the 1 star is true to itself. I've never gotten my nails done here. I have acrylics right now, but I want to take them off and get a brand new set, because the first time that I got them done, which was at this new place that I went to, they didn't do a horrible job, but they did let in some water. I guess if water goes into your nail, you could get like fungus or bacteria or something. So I'm panicked and I need to take them off, and then after this time I think I'm just gonna lay low with the acrylics. And then I'm thinking I'm actually gonna do my toes too. So this is kind of like a little self-esteem issue I have right here, because 2 of my toes are very, very crooked. Every time I go get a pedicure, I feel like they always talk shit on my toes. I always tell them, don't cut them, don't file them, don't do anything, like I'll take care of those. And that's something I don't really like when I go into nail salons with people who speak languages I don't know, because it seems like they're talking about you. If you've been to a nail salon, and yeah, you know how this feels. Okay, a lot of us ignore it, but then sometimes you're like, what are they saying about me? Is that something bad? And then they laugh. So it's like they're talking shit about you in front of you and laughing at you in front of you, and you can't understand anything. So we're just gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I'm very nervous. I wanted to show you guys one of the reviews. Some of the reviews say, do not go here. I went in to get a pedicure done. Big toe got infected and pus came out. Oh my god. I'm in so much pain. It's unsanitary. They used dirty tools, which led to my toe getting infected. Went back and told them I got my money back. I still don't recommend it. Someone else said, not professional, not clean at all. If you don't speak Vietnamese, be ready to have fun. Okay, well, we're just gonna give it our shot ourselves, okay? And who knows, maybe I'll have a different experience. So I'm just ready to go in. Hopefully I'm not waiting there forever, because I hate waiting. Okay, let's go. Okay, so very quickly, these are what my nails look like. So that's what my toes look like. So she definitely cut my second toe. So you see how crooked they are? Yes, but not the second toe. But I mean, other than that, the polish, everything seems pretty good, at least from far away. And then the nails, here are the nails. One is kind of crooked, and my nails look a little wide. And that one looks crooked. Yeah, this is what we have. Okay, so I just came back. I'm in my car, and before I leave, I wanted to just give you guys a little update of how it went. So these are the nails. I feel like they look kind of exactly the way I came in. Obviously they're like fresher and everything, but I could definitely see some lumps on the nail. The guy that I do go to, even though he's speedy, but he still manages to take his time to, detail the nail, like on the sides. There's a little areas where there's polish missing, or there's like polish pile up. I literally just came out. The sun is about to set. I was in there for like 2 hours and 40 minutes or so. Okay, so I'll quickly tell you guys what happened. So I go in, the one that's at the very front, he greeted me, he said hello, he was very, very nice. There was a lot of people, and I think there was 6 people working. He says, what do you want? And I told him, and then I asked him, how much would it be for me to get them removed? And he said, oh, it's free. And I was like, okay, and then they had me sitting there for, it was not more than like 10-15 minutes, but during that time I did go to the restroom. Okay guys, so I'm here in the restroom, and it actually doesn't look that bad. Look, I mean, the walls are not the best. Oh, the sink is not in the best condition, but, and then you can see right there, but hey, we tried. Look, that looks cute. And then, I don't know what this is. What is that? Is a little bit gross though, like they need to clean that up. Look at that. Yes, the restroom was not like super horrible, like how disgusting, but it was disgusting enough that I wouldn't sit on it. Like I never sit on public toilets. Anyways, that's TMI. The place looked well kept together. Everything was organized. The area where you sit though, the sofa was a little bit old, so you would kind of like sink in. But whatever. I wasn't there for too long sitting. So then they take me to get my nails removed, and oh my gosh, I've never had my nails removed. I always do them at home. So I thought, I've never done it before. Hopefully it's not gonna hurt. I was wrong. The lady, she was clipping my nails in such a weird way. I don't even understand. I don't understand how she was doing it, but it was insane to me. She was trying to just flick them with like the nails that they use with one of those. She was trying to like lift them up. That was so painful. Okay, when you go in with acrylics, and if they see that you have acrylics and they see that your nail looks thin, they shouldn't be messing with that. But I was like, okay, that's how they do it here, so I just let her do that. But then it really got kind of painful, and she was noticing that my nail was very, very delicate, and she was removing layers off my actual nail. She was like, oh, we're gonna soak it instead. And I was like, yeah, I think that's a good idea because they are really thin. And so from there, she moved me. She said, okay, they're ready for your pedicure. So I go into the chair. That same lady that was removing my nails was the one that started doing my pedicure. And then they called another guy over. So then at the same time, I was getting my pedicure while the guy was trying to remove my nails. His way of just, trying to make me feel better, he would just hug my fingers and then he would keep doing it. And I'm like, oh my God, you're just doing the same thing over and over again. He wouldn't let my nails soak, so I had this plate. He had me just sit there, and my nails were in the plate with acetone, and then they cover your nails and everything with a towel, I think because acetone, so that it doesn't evaporate. He wouldn't leave my nails in there for more than like 5 minutes, because right away he'd be like, oh, take this one out and put this one in. So I was swapping hands, and he was just trying to remove them. He would try to file them with an electric file, and then he would see that, okay, you got as much as you could, and then he would try to flick them again, and then I would tell him, oh, that hurts. He'd be like, oh, sorry, and then he'd hug my nails. So he finished removing my nails at the same time that the lady finished my pedicure. The process of removing my nails was close to an hour, which is normally what I'm used to at home, but I'm not in pain at home. And I was at pain. He had me on edge the whole time. Him and this lady. He was nice, but you know what? I'd rather someone just not talk to me and just don't hurt me, Like, that's okay with me. Let's not talk, but let's leave with some nail beds on. So after the pedicure and he finished removing my nails, they wanted me to switch over to another station so that they could just finish my acrylics there, because they had another person coming in to that chair to get a pedicure. So they're like multitasking like crazy. They're putting one in, doing the thing, taking them out, next. So I think here it's mainly quantity versus quality, even though with him I would say he tried. A lot of people would think, oh, he's a guy, that's why he was rough. But no, the person that does my nails all the time is a guy, and he does a lot of them, and he's not rough. And I like having like thinnish nails so that my fingers look like skinny and long too, right? Because they're short and stubby and fat. So yes, he's doing my nails. As he's filing them, it was as painful as when he was removing them. He was filing them so much. I mean, there's only so much that he do, right? Because if you got chubby fingers, you're gonna have chubby fingers no matter how the nail looks. But yeah, he was going hard. He was trying to file it down as much as he could. And then afterwards, he's like, do you still want me to do more? And I was like, no, that's good, even though I did. But it was just too much. The filing was burning my skin. I wouldn't say cutting into it because I didn't bleed, but my skin was getting very, very red. I wouldn't say I would never come back here. The only thing is, I would never get my nails removed here. Ever. I'll remove them at home for free because they charged me, and they were not supposed to, but they did. The pedicure and the actual nails, I would only come back if I like really needed to, and it was the only shop open. But if I have someone that I love going to, I'd rather pay them the money than over here, and it wasn't that expensive. So he tried, and he was so sweet. That's why I feel bad. And I gave him a tip because I felt bad. And he kept asking me, is this okay? Is this how you want it? Do you want a little bit more, a little bit less? But the more I said, the more it hurt. So I just thought, no, like, you're just hurting me, bro. So the amount was 41. Pedicure was 16. And then my nails were 25. If I had like a party or an event to go to, I would get them done there because I'd rather have something than nothing, because it wasn't horrible. It's not up to my expectations. They do have the blue sheet protector thingies, but I think when a person with fungus comes, they should have like a disinfected equipment and disposable like buffers and disposable, you know, that type of thing. So I don't know who this lady did before me, if that person had fungus or not. Because she just opened her little equipment box. Normally at the place where I go, they have it sanitized, so they open it out of a bag and that's, you know, it's been sanitized. But here she opened it out of like a little pencil box, and then after she was done, she put them right in there and closed it. So what does that lead you to believe? This lady is using that stuff on other people after me. They probably do disinfect their items, but like at the end of the night. So you know what? I take it back. For that, I would not come back for a pedicure. The polish was amazing. I like the polish, but no, I'm not doing that. Okay, so you see it's getting dark already. I have to go. But something that I did like about the pedicure, and I'm actually going to get that for myself, they used some like stones and they were hot, and that's what they used to massage your feet. So they put like lotion on it. They kind of like rubbed it on your legs and feet, and then they used that stone and it felt so good. Now, I don't even want to think if they do disinfect it or not. I'm just going to go with yes, because I'm just going to go crazy if they didn't. This was quite an experience. Like I said, we normally look for 5-star or like close to 5-star places to go to. Crazy, you know, that we're paying to go to a 1-star, but it was like interesting. Now I would want to go to like the most expensive one out here and like the most highly rated to see if it's true, you know, like why are they the highest rated? Why are they charging so much? Like, is their work like really worth it? I would want to check that out. I did see a couple videos about, you know, the nail salon. I'm just not sure who started it. So if anybody knows, just let me know so that I could just put it out there for people, because I'm totally not taking credit for this. I just wanted to see for myself like what it was going to be like. So I had fun. I'm not going there again, but I had fun. Aside from being in pain. Alright, so that was the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you guys are interested in these videos, I will make sure to keep posting more things like this because I feel like it's interesting, you know. If you're new to my channel, hi guys, my name is Karen and I go by Caribe because Karen is my first name and Yvette is my second name, so I just combine them both. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Đây này tháo cũng chùm á, nó liền sát luôn á. Nghĩ sao nó tháo nữa không biết.
I don't know. Sorry, my lash is totally falling.